Have you ever had someone constantly on your mind, no matter how much you try to focus on something else? Have you ever felt a connection so deep that even when you're apart, it feels like they are right there with you? If so, you might be experiencing something much more profound than ordinary love. You might be feeling the pull of a twin flame connection. Twin flames are not just soulmates. They are believed to be two halves of the same soul, split apart at the beginning of time and sent on separate paths. Yet, no matter how far apart they are, their souls always seek to reunite. This connection is more than just physical attraction or emotional closeness. It's a bond so deep that it transcends time, space, and even logic. Many people wonder why twin flames can't stop thinking about each other. The answer lies in the energy they share. Twin flames are connected by an invisible force, like two magnets constantly being drawn toward each other. Even if they don't understand why, they feel this pull in their hearts and minds. It's as if their souls are whispering to each other, reminding them of their connection. The moment twin flames meet, something incredible happens. It's an instant recognition, a feeling that they have known each other forever. They might not understand it right away, but they feel a spark that is unlike anything they've ever experienced. This meeting can be intense, even overwhelming, because it awakens something inside them that has been dormant for lifetimes. But this connection is not always easy. In fact, it is often one of the most challenging relationships a person can experience. Twin flames are like mirrors, reflecting back to each other their deepest wounds, fears, and insecurities. This is why their relationship can feel like an emotional roller coaster. One moment, they feel an incredible sense of love and unity, and the next, they are faced with personal struggles that they must overcome. Even when twin flames are separated, they continue to think about each other. This happens because their energy is still connected, no matter the physical distance between them. It's like an invisible thread tying them together. They may try to move on, distract themselves with work, hobbies, or even other relationships, but their thoughts always return to their twin flame. They dream about them, feel their emotions, and sometimes even sense when the other person is thinking about them too. Imagine two tuning forks that vibrate at the same frequency. If you strike one, the other starts vibrating as well, even if they are not touching. This is how twin flames work. Their souls are always in sync, always resonating with the same energy, no matter where they are in the world. This connection can be confusing, especially if twin flames are not together in a romantic relationship. They might question why they can't stop thinking about someone they are not even with. But the truth is, the twin flame journey is not just about romance. It's about growth, healing, and spiritual awakening. Twin flames come into each other's lives to help each other evolve, to push each other toward becoming their highest selves. Let's dive into a story that captures this journey. Imagine two souls, born from the same divine spark, destined to find each other again. Let's call them Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve are born into different parts of the world, living separate lives with no knowledge of each other. Yet, they both feel an unexplained longing, as if something or someone is missing from their lives. They don't understand why, but they often find themselves looking up at the sky, feeling a deep yearning for something beyond what they know. Then, one day, fate brings them together. The moment their eyes meet, it's as if the world around them fades away. Time stands still, and they feel an immediate, overwhelming sense of recognition. It's not just attraction, it's a knowing, a deep realization that they have met before, even if their minds can't explain it. From that moment on, they can't stop thinking about each other. Their connection is so powerful that they feel drawn to each other in ways they never have with anyone else. They share emotions, thoughts, and even dreams. Sometimes, they finish each other's sentences or sense what the other is feeling without even speaking. But their journey is not easy. The intensity of their bond brings up their deepest fears and insecurities. Adam might struggle with feelings of unworthiness, while Eve might battle with the fear of abandonment. Their connection forces them to face these fears head-on, pushing them toward healing and self-growth. Because of this intensity, twin flames often go through periods of separation. Adam and Eve may part ways, feeling that the connection is too overwhelming. They might try to move on, thinking that distance will break the bond. But no matter how much time passes or how far apart they continue to think about each other. During separation, twin flames experience something known as energetic pull. This is the feeling of being constantly drawn back to the other person, even when they are apart. Adam might suddenly think of Eve at random times throughout the day, feeling a deep ache in his heart. Eve might wake up from a dream about Adam, feeling his presence as if he were right there with her. This happens because twin flames are still connected on a soul level. Their energy is intertwined, and no amount of distance can break that bond. It's like trying to separate the sun from its light. One cannot exist without the other. Even though separation can be painful, it serves an important purpose. It allows each twin flame to grow individually, to heal past wounds, and to become the best version of themselves. It is a time of self-discovery, where they learn who they are outside of their connection. And yet, through it all, they continue to feel the presence of their twin flame, reminding them that their journey is not over. And here's the most fascinating part. Separation does not weaken the twin flame connection. In fact, it often makes it stronger. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. And for twin flames, absence intensifies the longing, the love, and the desire to reunite. In time, when both have grown and healed, the universe finds a way to bring them back together. Their reunion is not just about being with each other. It is about fulfilling their divine purpose, about coming together as one to create something greater than themselves. So why can't twin flames stop thinking about each other? Because they are part of each other. Their connection is written in the stars, woven into the fabric of their souls. They are not just two people who met by chance. They are two halves of the same whole, destined to find their way back to each other, time and time again. If you find yourself constantly thinking about someone, feeling their presence even when they are not around, you might be experiencing a twin flame connection. And if that's the case, remember this: no matter the distance, no matter the challenges, your souls are always connected. The journey may not be easy, but it is one of the most beautiful, transformative experiences you will ever have. The saying, "absence makes the heart grow fonder," is especially true for twin flames. Even when they are apart, they constantly think about each other. Their connection is not just physical, it is deeply spiritual, something that goes beyond time and space. No amount of distance or separation can break this bond. In fact, separation does not weaken their connection, it often strengthens it. The time apart forces them to reflect, to grow, and to realize the depth of their emotions for each other. Many twin flames experience an even stronger pull toward one another when they are apart, as if an invisible thread continues to bind them together. During separation, twin flames are often overwhelmed by thoughts of one another. It happens unexpectedly, during quiet moments, in dreams, or even while busy with everyday life. Their minds naturally drift back to their counterpart, feeling their energy and presence even if they are miles apart. It is a connection that transcends logic. While one twin flame might try to move on, they often find that their thoughts keep circling back to the other. They may wonder what their twin is doing, how they are feeling, or if they are also thinking about them. This constant thinking is not just an emotional attachment, it is a sign of the spiritual bond they share. When twin flames reunite, it is not just an ordinary meeting. It is a powerful, life-changing moment, like two pieces of a puzzle finally coming together. Imagine two halves of the same soul reconnecting after being separated by time, distance, and circumstances. This reunion is not just about being physically close again. It is about coming home, emotionally and spiritually. It is a feeling of completeness, as if something that was missing has finally been restored. The intensity of the connection becomes even more undeniable, and the energy between them is magnetic. Interestingly, when twin flames reunite, they do not stop thinking about each other. Instead, their thoughts become even more frequent, more profound, and more intense. It is like looking into a mirror that reflects not only their love, but also their deepest emotions, desires, and fears. This person is not just someone they love, they are a reflection of their own soul. Every moment spent together feels significant, and every interaction leaves a lasting impact. Their presence becomes an unshakable part of their existence, and their thoughts about each other play like a familiar song on repeat, always in the background of their lives. This constant thinking is not a burden. It does not drain or exhaust them. Instead, it is a source of strength. It provides comfort, clarity, and a sense of direction. It pushes them to understand themselves better, to heal, and to grow. Being with their twin flame means facing their true selves, the good and the bad. It is a journey of self-discovery and transformation, and their thoughts about each other serve as reminders of this journey. They feel each other's emotions, sense each other's struggles, and celebrate each other's victories. But the twin flame reunion is not the end of the journey. It is a new beginning. It is not a destination where everything suddenly becomes perfect. Instead, it is a stepping stone to a deeper connection, a higher level of love and understanding. Twin flames are not just meant to be together, they are meant to help each other evolve. They reflect each other's light, but they also reveal each other's shadows. This means that being together is not always easy. The connection brings to the surface fears, insecurities, and unresolved wounds that need healing. It forces them to confront parts of themselves that they may have avoided. So, why do twin flames think about each other so much, even after reuniting? The answer lies in the purpose of their connection. This bond is not just about romantic love. It is a profound spiritual journey designed to trigger personal growth and enlightenment. Twin flames serve as catalysts for each other's awakening. They push each other to ask deeper questions about life, purpose, and the universe. They challenge each other to become the best versions of themselves. When a person looks into a mirror, they see their reflection. In the same way, a twin flame relationship reflects their deepest desires, fears, strengths, and weaknesses. It reveals things about themselves that they may not have realized before. It is a powerful connection that provides insight into their true self. Through this bond, they are encouraged to overcome their personal struggles, to heal old wounds, and to embrace their full potential. This is why the connection is so intense and why their thoughts are so persistent. The twin flame journey is also about spiritual awakening. It is about reaching a higher level of consciousness. This bond sparks something deep within them, like a fire that pushes them to explore the meaning of their existence. It makes them question everything they once knew and leads them to seek truth beyond the physical world. The thoughts they have about each other are not just about longing or missing one another. These thoughts serve as reminders of their spiritual path, pushing them to grow, evolve, and awaken. When a twin flame constantly comes to mind, it is not just nostalgia or emotional attachment. It is a nudge from the universe. It is a call to embark on a deeper journey of self-discovery and spiritual transformation. It is a reminder that they are not just ordinary souls who happen to meet. They are part of a greater plan, bound by a cosmic force that transcends time and space. Their connection is divine, and their thoughts of each other are a part of that divine process.